Good morning and thank you for joining me on another day of garage workouts, your garage, your gym. So today we're gonna be focusing on biceps. Remember, every time we do biceps, every time we go up, we're going to contract the stomach. So we're gonna involve our stomach on most of these exercises. I'm gonna show you a little bit how to do that, but I wanna let you know this at the very beginning so you actually apply that technique. Because sometimes I get focused on the bicep curl and I might not mention it, but every time you go up, either if it's one side or you're doing alternating curls or you're doing both arms, always contract your abs. Here, boom, contract your abs. You know, right there, you contract your abs. Right here. I'm gonna be using my bench. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna be using my bench, not on all exercises, but on most of them, to protect my back. I like to use the bench just because it gives me stability, also protects my back. You know, when you're standing, there's a lot of pressure onto the lower back. I don't particularly like that, so that's why I use the bench. You can use a chair also, a chair is good. You cannot do all the exercises like that, but if you do some, that will help you protect your back, okay? So I'll show you both ways. Like for example, when we do like supersets, it's hard to use the bench because you need space, you know, and you're gonna be moving weights a lot. So, you know, sitting and standing is not ideal. But on certain exercises that you are just going to be there, yes, you can. All right.
Athletic work.
I'm going to move this back a little bit. So the first one I'm doing is alternating hammer curls. So I'm going to start standing, alternating hammer curls right there. I'm using high weights and then I'm gonna reduce a little bit the load when the time comes. Okay, first set, little break. Let's go for the second set. Now notice when I'm standing, I have one leg in the front and one leg in the back. That gives me more balance. Instead of being standing like that, that actually moves me a lot. And it's not really good for my lower back. So right here is better, whether it's one leg or the other. That will work. Okay, all right, first set. My goal today is at least 4. So I'm gonna do my next ones here on the bench. This will be my 4th set. Okay. 20 seconds. Let's go for 5. Good. 4 seconds. Okay, we're gonna run. I'm gonna grab these weights here and I'm gonna put them right there. Okay. For the next one, in case I need that, let's see. In and out curls. For in and out curls, I have to be standing. Just because the bench will be on my way. In and out curls means curl in, curl out. So I can do it on the bench if I sit close to the edge, but it's kind of like on my way, so we'll see, you know, we'll see how that works. But basically it's one in, one out. I can also move my legs at the same time. I'll show you once we get there. So I'm gonna grab a couple more weights from there. Okay, I'm gonna grab these weights here. And I'm gonna start with this. So like if I'm sitting, you know, in and out. So this works perfect on the bench if I sit at the edge. Now if I sit all the way back, it's problematic. But I have support on my back here, so it feels really good. Good. Let's see what happens. And if I sit all the way back here, oh, I still can do it. In and out. In and out. In. My biceps are on fire. Let's go for another one. That will be number 3. So actually this worked very well. I usually do my in and outs standing, but it worked very well here. All right, I'm gonna grab a little less weight, and I'm gonna go standing, just so you can see. And I go in and out, in and out. That was 5 or 4. I lost my count. Doesn't matter. Let's go. So in, out, in, out. Whew. Well, maybe that was 5. It's okay. Let's go for 6. In, out, in, out. Good. I'm gonna put him right here. Since I did 6 already, I'm just gonna put these weights back in place. I can really work with these weights on my bench. So yeah, it was possible to do the in and outs on the bench. Looked like I had enough space. I tried on other benches in the past and it didn't work well. So I had that thing in my mind. And this is a raw workout, so this is the first time that I do in and outs on the bench. I never tried before because I knew it will not work for me when I work on other benches. They're probably more wider than this one, but it worked pretty well on this one. You know, if your bench is very wide, then when you go here, you kind of like, you know, the bench feels on your way. So, but this will work. This worked fine, so that's good. Okay, what's the next one?
Athletic work.
In and out hammer curls. Okay, so let's go back to the bench. In and out hammer curls. So I go in, I go out. And these are my hammer curls. And out, and in, and out, and in. Okay, little break. I'll move these ones to the sides. That's better. Let's go for the second one. In and out. In and out. In, out. That's 2. Still have a full minute to go. Let's go for 3. Right here, remember, no time in between. We're just going all the way. In, out, in, out. Good. I'm gonna reduce my load now for the next one. In, out, in, out, in, out. Whew. Shake it. Let's go for another one. I think this one will be at least, this is at least my 5th one, if I'm not wrong. 13 seconds left. Let's go for one more. 13 seconds. 7 seconds left. Perfect. Okay. Cardio. Good. Let's, okay. See, come on, come on, come on. That's gonna stop on the 10 that I need. Okay. Good. All right. Now I got that fan pointing to me. It was just oscillating. I want air. Very good, girls and boys. Focus on biceps. And remember, use your abs too. So, you see, I'm glad that I told you this at the very beginning, because I was focusing on the exercises and I forgot to tell you about the abs. But I'm telling you now, it's easy to forget about the abs.
Athletic work.
I do it. Let's see, what else we have? Supersets, okay. So supersets, we're gonna start with heavy weights. And I'm gonna do as many, this one here, I'm not gonna take breaks. I'm just gonna do as many as I can, and I'm gonna be reducing the weight all the way to until I cannot do anymore. This is one of those that I cannot sit on the bench because I have to constantly move the weights. Okay? That's my next one. So I'm starting from 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, that's what I'm gonna do. Wow. All right, let's go back. No rest on this one. It's just keep going. Wow. This will be my fourth set. On supersets, usually do four, at least four, maybe 5, 6, depending the time that you use. I'm using 2 minutes, so I should be able to do at least 6, I think. No, that's gonna be 5. I still have 10 seconds left, so it's gonna put me at 5.
Cardio.
Okay. Cardio. That was great. I'm gonna go back to 40s. Always moving, always grooving, always running. All right, so what we have to do next is just repeat what we did. So we're gonna start with alternating hammer curls. Okay, alternating hammer curls. And I'm gonna do that on my bench. So all the next exercises I'm gonna be working on my bench, and I'm gonna be using my abs as well. This is something natural that I do. Every time I go, I always tighten out my abs. So I don't have to think about it, it just happens. But I want you to be aware of that because I want you to do it, okay? So right here I'm doing alternating. Like right there, I'm tightening up my abs. Every time I go up like this, I tighten up my abs. Like a crunch, 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 crunch. That's what I'm talking about. No more than 5 or 7 seconds. Let's go back. Crunch. Remember that up your abs. Still have more than a minute. So usually on the second rounds we do more sets, which means more burns. which means more benefits and more strength and growth of the muscle. All right, let's go for 4. Wow. 37 seconds, let's go for 5. Very good. I'm gonna switch weights, going to 20. All right, 9 seconds left. It's time to run. All right. Cardio. Next one, in and out curls. I'm gonna do the bench as well. In and out, using your abs. In, right here. Let's look. Go in. I'm exaggerating. Out. In, out. I'm exaggerating, but that's what you do. Okay? I don't do all the move anymore because I do it naturally, as I said. I don't have to think about it, it just happens. But I want you to think about it, because if you cannot connect the two moves together, it's a little bit hard at the beginning to connect them. Once you get going and you learn how to do that, you won't even think about it, you just do it. All right, inhale, exhale. Let it work. In and out curls. Okay, let's use my heavy weights first. In and out curls. In and out. And in and out. Super simple workout and super effective. I'm using my abs. You don't see me doing the curl, but I'm holding and contracting my abs every time I go up. Okay, this happens naturally. I said like 10 times already, but that's how it is. Exaggerating, look, exaggerating to hold the abs, exaggerating. So I'm, holding, crunching right there, contracting, crunching, holding. Yes, I do it naturally right here. You might not notice, but I am contracting every time I go up. That was 3. I'm gonna switch to a little lower weights and continue with that. My arms are already on fire. Wow, contracting, burn. It gets hard. It doesn't matter. You don't wait a long time. You wait just a little bit and you keep going and working those arms. Let's go again. I have still 18 seconds left. 10 seconds. Let's do one more. At the very end, you do only like, 2 or 3 or 4, and it already burns. It's just a continuation of the burning in those 2 minutes. You just keep burning. Your arms just get pumped, Your heart, right here, when I do my cardio, my heart pushes that blood into the muscles. Blood delivers oxygen, especially oxygen, nutrients too, but especially oxygen to recover the muscle. So you're ready for your next 2 minutes. So it's always good, but instead of just sitting over there, you're actually running a little bit on your own place and working your cardio part, or call it your active rest. So I'm resting right now, my arms are resting, but I'm active. You know, I'm not just sitting. That's what you want to do. All right, in and out hammer curls. So we go back to the bench. You can do this standing too if you like. You don't have to be on the bench. It's like my bench because it protects my back. And I love to protect my back. Yeah, that last one, my arms couldn't lift it. Let's go. Let's go. Next. That's two. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my lower weights. It's only 5 pounds though. It's not a super big deal, but it helps me continuing this and maybe doing a few more reps. A few more reps is gonna be probably 6 instead of 4. So it's not that I'm doing a lot of them. I'm just burning right now. It's number 4. Burning, 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 burning. Let's go for 5. Burning, 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 burning. 18 seconds left. Let's go for 6. Wowee. Okay. That's right. Let's see, now come across. And guess what? We got just one more left, okay? Supersets. I'm excited because I love supersets. Supersets, you don't stop, you don't wait in between. The only time you wait is when you're switching the amount of weight on your dumbbells, that's it, okay? Whether you have a lot of different ones, or, which I do, they're hiding back there, or whether you have something you can dial the weight, like both legs. So I'm gonna use my both legs. Awesome thing, this both legs. I mean, I had this thing for more than like 15 years. You know, I have 3 of them. I have one here, and I have 2 on my studio at work. And I bought the first one probably about 15 years ago, maybe 14. And then after that, I bought 2 more. So yeah, that's great. All right, no, that's too much weight. Okay, all right. That one is good. Okay, so let's start. Now this one, I'm just gonna be standing because I don't want to be sitting and then standing up and switching weights. No, I have to switch weights on each one. Okay, let's switch to the next weight. Go 25. No, that's 30. I started on 35, so that will be 30. Wow. Okay, 25. After 25, it has like 22 and a half, 20, 17 and a half, 15, 12 and a half. So I'm just gonna go by halves after this one. Whew. Let's switch. 22 and a half. Let's go. Sorry about my funny faces. It's just this thing is becoming very hard to do. So those funny faces come out. So this is actually low weight. I'm at 20. but still feel it, you know. All right, cardio. So after this, I'm gonna be putting everything back. It's gonna take me on probably 10 seconds. I want you guys to keep running, okay? I'll let you know when my timer finishes. I want you to keep running. I'm gonna put this on wherever it belongs, so I have time and space for the stretch, okay? I have a space, I mean time, we have time. It's just the space that I need to stretch. We're gonna start stretching the biceps, okay? Just a quick stretch, you know. We never do more than 10 minutes, usually it's about 8 to 10 minutes, so all complete, you know, full workout, cardio, stretch. I mean, cannot get better than that. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, you keep running, keep running, don't stop, keep running. I'm gonna put this away. What is this? Let's move this out of the way. Keep running, boys and girls. Keep running. Something just fell down there that was impeding me from getting these weights. Okay. This thing's here. Goodbye. Alright. Oh, we're not running anymore. We're just accommodating this. And ready for stretches. Right. Perfect. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna stretch the biceps. All right. Ooh, feels good. Stretch the biceps. Right here, and push. That stretches your biceps. Nice little stretch on the biceps is always good. Look, I'm not going straight. I'm pushing in that direction a little bit. That really helps stretching all the bicep right there. Let's move those arms a little bit in circles. A little bit of ballistic stretches. Right there. All right, and right here, I'm going to stretch my body down, stretch those arms, feels good. Now sideways right here, pushing in. Oh, wonderful. Okay, now that we did those stretches, we're just gonna go to regular stretches. Up, down, try to stretch, touch your toes, and slowly go back up. One more time. Up, down, stretch, try to touch your toes, slowly back up, like a flow. And one more time. Down and slowly roll back up. Now we go sideways, right here. And the other side. Very good. Now, right here. Very good. And we switch. Amazing. All right, I'm gonna bring my chair to stretch a little bit those legs. I mean, biceps are small muscles, you know. You don't have to like super stretch them or go too hard on them. You know, they stretch fast. Now right here, legs is always, you know, we are on our legs every day. So it just makes sense to stretch the legs every day too. You know, so you are going to be able always to walk better, to do things better, and you know, you're less likely to have problems like on your hips and things like that. So it's always good to stretch your legs. Alrighty. I'm gonna grab my rumble roller and bring it close by because I'm gonna need it in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go down for froggies. Right here, froggies. Okay, don't be on my way. Let's put it right there. Froggies, right there. Yeah. Nice stretch on my froggies. Very good. Now here, child pose. That feels good. And went on one side right there. Stretching my shoulders. And here, my shoulders. Very good. Now, I'm gonna go directly to figure fours. Stretch right there. Back. Feels good. Drop it and twist. Alright. Lots of sweat. Lots of sweat. Right there. Stretch. Straight to figure four. Stretch right there. Very nice stretch on the legs. I mean, we worked legs yesterday. My legs are actually sore right now from yesterday. From or I don't know if you were here and did this workout yesterday, I mean the leg workout, but maybe it was your last workout, maybe 2 days ago, I don't know. I really hope that you're doing this every day, you know, because it really helps. This workout routine was created to be done every day. So, you know, that's why it's simple. I'm gonna do flow first. So, right here, let's flow. Flow is so good for your back. It just stretches your back, your vertebra, your lower back. It's just so good, feels amazing. Right here. Back and forth. Alright, and now let's just crack the back. Oof. Oh wow, lots of cracks. Love it. One side, now the other. That feels good on the traps and scapula. This is amazing. Alright, I'm gonna sit on it. Sit. My hamstrings. Feels good in my calves. It's a regular simple roll. If you don't have a foam roller or a spike roller, I really encourage you to get one. It's so good, like, you know, it's so good for the body. I know I promised in the past that I'm gonna do a workout just with a foam roller, and you know, just to use it to stretch your whole body, and you know, and basically to like tenderize your whole body. And I will do it. Just I haven't had the time to do that, but I will. And I'm gonna put it on most likely when we finish our simple series, but we still have a lot to go for the simple series, so it's not gonna finish anytime soon. That's gonna give you lots of workouts to do every day. All right. Well, girls and boys, thank you so much for watching and doing it. Not just watching, but doing this. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, like the video, so it can get to more people that may need this more than you and me, okay? So, with that being said, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be focusing on triceps. So same idea, we're gonna be using the abs, focusing on triceps, different types of exercises with rubber bands, weights and all that. Simple series, 4 exercises, 2 rounds, that's what we're doing. I'll see you tomorrow for our next workout. It's gonna be awesome, so don't miss it. Peace.